So you started out with just one older property and you remodeled it, and immediately you had 2 rental units, right?
That's correct.
Well, hey everybody, Scavenger Steve back here with you. I find myself today in Marshalltown, the town where I've lived for quite a number of years in the central part of Iowa. Driving through the cemetery, Marshalltown's Riverside Cemetery the other day, have a visitor from Mexico, and he had actually bought my book, and we were driving around. I accidentally mentioned my mentor, Elmer Thompson, and he immediately recalled Elmer's name from having read my book. And I'm going to introduce you to him in just a moment, but for this time, I'm going to film for you. This man was my mentor. He was like my father for many years. He passed away in the year 2000, or right about then. So a long time ago, but he's in a sense with me every day. And it was funny that after inviting this guy from Mexico, driving through the cemetery here to see the ducks, and all of a sudden we started talking about Elmer, and he remembered buying my book, and he remembered the mentioning of Elmer. So I'm going to introduce you to this guy right now. This is Sergio Orozco, and say hello, Sergio.
Hi to everybody.
And Sergio is bilingual like myself. Just a couple of minutes ago, we made this video in Spanish. If you want to see us in both English and in Spanish, you go to Scavenger Steve en Espanol, or just Scavenger Steve on YouTube, and I'll pop right up. And so anyway, so we're going to talk just a tiny bit. Now, we met in Chihuahua, where Sergio comes from. My wife and I went to a wedding there. It's in the northern part of Mexico, and this man had we looked for an Air BnB, and he had one available. He rented to us for several days. We got to know him, and later we invited him here to Marshalltown, and today he's here with us. But I just want to ask, other than establishing the fact that everyone should have a mentor, and almost anything that you're doing, you need to talk to somebody who has been there and done that. And so lean on other people. Most people are very gracious and will reach out to you. They will lend you a hand, and most people are very, very happy to help somebody else when they especially see when somebody else is struggling and when they can contribute. But anyway, I'm going to ask Sergio just a little bit about this concept of Air BnB. It's worldwide, we all know that. My wife and I have taken advantage of it a few times, and I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. So you started out with just one older property and you remodeled it, and immediately you had 2 rental units, right?
That's correct. Yeah, so I started with, it was an old house, and I did 2 units of it. And the rates are very high in Mexico, so that's why I looked for something profitable. So I tried Airbnb, and I'm doing very well right now. We're charging an average of $40 per night. When Steve went to my place, I had 2 units. Right now I have 4 in 2 different properties, and I'm trying to build 2 more.
Yeah, and so you charge about $40 per night, and they're small 1-bedroom apartments, but they have gas, lights, water, garbage, even electricity, of course, with a television set. That was all we needed. At $40 a night, if you're full the year around, and you said you're full about 85% of the time.
Yeah, probably.
So $40 is it's almost $15,000 for just one small rental unit. And so that you'd back that down to around $12,000 if you figure that he's full 85% of the time. Look at the amount of money that he has coming in, and he's got 2 units side by side. He remodeled an older property and created the 2 units, so he has almost enough for a living, or you could say he's making a living just with those 2 units, charging $40 per night. Anything else you could tell us about Airbnb?
Well, it's very easy to use the app. It's a little bit more work than normal rents, but it's very profitable. You can make probably 30 to 50% more, and you just have to be nice to your guest and fix the broken pipes.
Or whatever is broken, you need the message is to fix it right away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I meet Steve, because one of the pipes broke, so I went to the place and tried to fix, and that's how we met.
Right. So we'd like to leave just a couple simple ideas with you that establish a mentor. And this guy right there, he might not be alive, but he's with me every day. And so have a mentor in whatever you do. And a very profitable thing for you right now. Even if you have just a bedroom in your house, or if you can fix up the basement and rent it out, or if you have a duplex, you might want to consider don't rent it on a daily basis. Clean it up a little bit, put some furniture in there, and put it on Air BnB. And you would be surprised of the profits that you will put in your pocket. This guy is making a very good living with just 2 units, and then just the last couple of years he's added 2 more, so you have 4 units now. And he's getting ready to add 2 more, and he's living pretty well. Let you go for now. See you later. Hope you like this. This is Scavenger Steve encouraging you to go seize the day and scavenge your way, and find me on YouTube. Take good care. Bye-bye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.